everybody? This is your girl EJ, and really quickly, we are still coasting into the new year of 2023. We want to talk about resolutions. Do you do them? Do you stay away from them? But before we get started, this portion of the video has been sponsored by a friend of the channel, Babbel, one of the top language learning apps in the world. Now, if you follow my channel, you already know that I've been learning these different languages, and Babbel provides the most user-friendly, fun, and easy lessons. In my personal opinion, I felt like learning another language was almost necessary. I've been doing so much traveling, and I'm introduced to different rooms and different spaces that a lot of times contain such a group of diverse individuals. I felt like it was like a disservice to myself to not expand my vocabulary and the languages in which I comfortably speak in. So in that aspect, Babbel has just made like my self-improvement that much easier to do. And they use award-winning technology, scientifically proven to have you speaking a new language in 3 weeks. Not only can you start speaking a new language within 3 weeks, but they have multiple methods to choose from. So you can choose podcasts, lessons, games, and even live classes. So if you want to upgrade your language or maybe your career resume, Babbel is definitely the way to go. And speaking of other languages, I'm gonna switch it up this year. Now, I'm not doing any New Year's resolution, but if I was, even though I'm not, it will go something like this. Mind my business. Don't repeat my business. Unless it's to a paid professional or a non-living object like a wall, a shirt, the cabinet. I'll tell my secrets to the cabinet because the cabinet is not going to tell it. And also create revenue, profit, build wealth through my business. So I'm not making resolutions, but if I was, it would mainly be centered around business, personal business, business. Here's why I'm not doing New Year's resolutions. Honestly, they don't work. It's not really complicated. I mean, for me personally, they don't work. Now, if they work for you and you got your vision boards, you have your daily journals and your tasks and your agendas and you go by them and you succeed, woohoo! Really hope you could hear the sarcasm in that because I don't like you at all. So here's the thing, in my personal experience, normally you set your goals at the beginning of the year and you have failed before Valentine's Day even comes. Cupid is still oiling the arrows, right? You have not gone back to the gym. You are back on Coca-Colas. Your profanity usage. I just feel like we put so much pressure on ourselves to make a million things happen simultaneously. And for a lot of us, it just doesn't work out that way. Last year, I had quite a few resolutions. Baby, I only met one. Oh no, singular, not plural. Singular. And that's not to say I didn't try to reach all of my goals, but baby, I just didn't. I didn't reach any of my money goals, none of my weight loss goals. You know, I'm known to miss a few events, but I'm rarely known to miss a meal, and that's where the problem is. I didn't meet any of my sales goals, none of them. And let me pause right there. It's probably because I'm just horrible at marketing for myself. It feels very cringy. But you know, we have to do those things that we don't want to do. Link in the description box. Book sales, booking goals, even my subscriber count on YouTube. I did not meet my goals. However, it was absolutely the best year of my life. I mean, when I look at last year, my mind is completely blown. 2022 was so crazy for me. I don't even think that I have began to process it enough to even discuss it. Like, if you follow me on social media, you've seen the things that I've done. You saw the work that I've been involved in. And, you know, sometimes I'm just sitting here at home saying, oh my God, this is my life right now. This is my life right now. And going through a year like that taught me to show myself some grace and understand that you can put things in place, but it's probably not gonna go exactly the way you plan it. That's not to steer you from planning things. Like if you're a planner, baby, plan. But a lot of times it's just not gonna go the way we think it's gonna go. So again, this year, I'm learning to speak the language of grace. And if that means I work 12 hours a day, or if I don't even put on a bra that day, hey, I am not punishing myself for being human. I'm not punishing myself for listening to my body or for listening to my mind. I'm not doing that this year. I'm not punishing myself for not being like other people, especially other people on the internet who live perfect lives, who have perfect bodies and perfect teeth. Because when are these coming out? My goodness. Here's the point. If resolutions work for you, then let them work for you. But if you're like me and you haven't found a way to make life less chaotic, then that's okay. Because maybe you are late all the time at work, but nobody works harder than you. And maybe you don't feel like you're the best mother to your kids and you can't provide all the best and trendy toys and techno gadgets and things like that. But nobody loves those kids the way you do. And yeah, maybe when you do laundry, it takes you like a week to get the clothes out of the basket and into the drawer, but you washed, right? You did what? Your underwear are clean, right? Okay, so whether your underwear are clean right now or not, this is my advice. Don't overwhelm yourself with a million resolutions and a million tasks and a million goals and a full agenda. Do one thing at a time. And when you succeed with that one thing, you cross it off the list and you do something else. Almost like donuts. When you get done with one, you grab another. That way you don't go crazy and your hair doesn't fall out, because we need our hair. All right, and as always, I want to hear from you guys. Did you make a New Year's resolution list? Or are you just going to take it one day at a time and just kind of go with the flow? Or, there's space for more. Maybe you're still in therapy from the pandemic. Maybe you still just trying to you just trying to get yourself together. You just trying, you can't. What is a resolution when I need medicine? I feel you. Either way, I want to hear all about it and how you intend on meeting goals, or if you even have goals this year. I want to hear all about it. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. This is your girl EJ, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.